joining me today for this interview. I appreciate you so much, Kia. I just got a couple of questions I want to ask you about the quarantine.
Okay.
Okay, so ever since the quarantine started, how do you feel about the quarantine so far?
Messed up a lot of lives when it first started. Um, Everybody had to risk a lot of things, and we had to think about what we needed and what we didn't, which is why a lot of eye openers of materialistic things that we really didn't need no more, and now we just on survival.
Thank you. That's a good. What things did you change while on quarantine?
A lot of our futures, as in sports and dream jobs, we lost a lot of opportunity, and we lost um, most of the things that we used to look forward to and look forward to happening. We had to make the best of a lot of things.
Good. That's a good. All right. So, how did the quarantine benefit you, whether it be work or school?
It helped me do a lot of personal growth. Um, I learned to start cooking more at home, and I've started learning things about myself that I wouldn't see me doing, like meditating at home, and it really had me just getting out of my comfort zone myself. I was thinking more out of the box.
Okay. Did you make any personal life changes?
I had to distance myself from a lot of people who weren't at the mindset I was. Um, like like COVID wise, there was a lot of people who weren't keeping clean. I learned to be more sanitary, and it was a lot of people who didn't want to be 6 feet apart. It's kind of like you don't even care. So I kind of backed myself off from those people, and I started realizing how much people took this pandemic into consideration. Like, what would it be without it?
What was the most difficult thing about the quarantine slash lockdown?
The lockdown. It was the lockdown itself. We couldn't leave the house for about 6 months, almost, and it was a lot of. I couldn't even go to school, and I couldn't practice sports. So really think it was lockdown itself. Staying in the house, I already stay in the house a lot, but staying in the house, like staying in the house, it's just kind of overwhelming because we just living with the same people doing the same things every day.
How was your job hunt in the quarantine? Did you find work?
Um, I found work from an app on my phone. I didn't go out and search for a job, or I didn't call regular stores to see if they had hiring events or walk-in interviews. I just I downloaded this app, and it was easier for me to get a job. But it didn't last because they ended up closing down.
What goals did you set for yourself while in quarantine?
Mm, I think it was cooking, cause I don't cook. I don't cook like that. It was cooking. I sat down and actually read a cookbook one day, and I started cooking. Cause I was bored, and I just took what I had in the kitchen. So yeah, it was cooking.
Did you meet any of your goals?
Oh yes, I met my goals.
What about short term goals? Did you meet any of those?
Not exactly. My short-term goals was outside of COVID. It was outside of the house.
Okay. How did the quarantine affect you as a whole?
I had not opened it. It was more of um, meeting people online that changed me. Um, because I couldn't just leave the house and go meet people myself. So like the online schooling and the online, it really everything. It kind of made me be more grateful for what I've had before.
Mhm. Well, thank you for letting me interview you on the quarantine slash generation lockdown. Can you state your name?
My
First,
name is Jakia Thomas.
thank you. My name is Jeremy Grant. This is my interview assignment for Full Sail University, and I had the pleasure of working with you. So thank you so much.
Thank you.